Good morning, guys. If you're just joining, great, we're just getting started. We're going to start today in just a seated position. So if you have something to elevate your hips and you feel any tension in your knees, then go ahead and have a seat on something, whether it's a book, a pillow, a rolled up blanket is a little more firm than a pillow, which is nice. And just begin to find your sit bones rooted. And as you allow your outer body to become still, let that stillness move to the inner body and allow your inside, the mind, the heartbeat to slow down. And just becoming present to go with the ebb and the flow, the ups and the downs of life, of this situation that we're in, of your yoga practice. And we'll just start off with an alternate nostril breath. Taking your right hand, bringing it in front of your face. The right thumb will close off the right nostril, and your pinky and ring finger will close off the left nostril. If you want, you can bring your pointer finger to the center of your forehead, or maybe your pointer and middle finger to the center of your forehead. But together, let's take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. Good, and take one more inhale. Close off the right nostril and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left, completely out. Inhale left. Close off left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off right, exhale left. Soften the shoulders, take a big breath in through the left. Close off left, exhale right. Go through this a few more times on your own. Next time you exhale out of your right nostril, release your right hand down to the lap. And just breathe evenly through both sides. And just take one more inhale in this seated position. And an exhale. And then taking out the prop, if you have one, underneath your sit bones. And then we'll just find a twist. With an inhale, sweep the arms up, lengthen through the sides of the body. And exhale, twist open to the right. Left hand drops to the outside of the right knee. Fingertips can drop behind the back. With an inhale, find length. And exhale, twist and gaze over the right shoulder. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist. Another inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale as you come back to center. Sweep the arms up. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand lands to the knee. Left hand tense at your lower spine. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, find length. And exhale, twist. One more inhale. And exhale, twist. Good, and then inhale, sweep it back up at center. And exhale, just bringing the hands down to heart. 2 more times, inhale, sweep it wide. And exhale, down to heart. 1 more time, inhale, sweep it wide. And exhale, hands down to heart to pause. Landing here, setting an intention for the next 40 minutes of your practice or so. And maybe it's just a commitment to stay with it. Maybe it's to embrace the highs and the lows, the ebbs and the flows of this time, of this practice, of this life. And take 1 more inhale to seal. And exhale. And then making your way onto all fours. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. Knees and hips are stacked. And then just start to do hip and shoulder circles. So bringing your hips and shoulders back, and then sending shoulders over fingertips, and then sinking it back. Matching breath, inhale to come forward. Exhale, bring it back. 1 more time to inhale, come forward. This time when you exhale, bring it back. We'll reverse the direction. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 1 more inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Find your center and rotate your hands in 2 different directions so they do not have to look the same whatsoever. Good, and then once you spread your fingers wide, keep the palms firmly planted. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. This time, we'll exhale back and reverse the direction. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 1 more inhale to bring it forward. This time we'll exhale, sink it back. And then find your center and take 2 different directions again with each palm. And then inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 1 last time. Full breath in to bring it forward. And exhale, sink it back. Good. Coming back to center. Turn your palms into their natural position. And then have a seat down on your heels and just kind of rotate out the wrists. Good, and then taking your knees wide and your big toes together for a child's pose. Staying connected to that breath. One more inhale. And exhale as you start to walk your hands out. Tense your fingertips and then let your hips weigh back even heavier. Feeling that stretch through the armpits, through the chest. Keep crawling the fingertips forward. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull yourself forward to a modified high plank. So you're in a slant, you are not stacked. And then as you exhale, keep your elbows in and lower halfway down. And then inhale, press it up. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale, pull it forward, modified plank. Exhale, very slowly lower down. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, child's pose. 2 more times. Inhale, pulls you forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, child's pose. 1 more time. Inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press it up. And exhale, child's pose. Breathe in. And breathe out. Begin to work your way into your first downward dog. Lift the hips. If those hamstrings are feeling tight, keep the knees soft. Maybe pedal out through the backs of the feet. Good, and then bring your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Soften the knees. Start to lengthen from the palms up through the hips. As you exhale, your chest opens to the thighs and the armpits to the kneecaps. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Inhale high onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. You can step or float. Take little tiptoeing steps. You can even drop your knees and then step to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Fingertips slide up the shins. Flatten the back. Tailbone shoots back. Collarbone pulls forward. Just pause and breathe in your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, just working through that sensation wherever you're feeling it. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, soften into a fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, soften and fold. 1 more time, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Keeping the knees soft, head and arms are so heavy. Do yourself a favor and let the head drop completely. Don't kind of look up. Everything drops and you round up very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Just enjoying this release, this slow movement. And feeling the soles of your feet grounded once you arrive in Tadasana. Bringing your hands to heart. You can bring your big toes to touch, maybe your heels slightly split. And with an inhale, arms rise, take up some space. And exhale, soften and fold. Inhale for that halfway lift, collarbone pulls forward. Exhale, soften and fold. Root down, sweep it wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze, weight in the heels, hips forward, go back, exhale, we'll fold it right back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root through your foundation. Inhale, take up some space. Palms meet again. Exhale, soften and fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, sweep it wide. Take up some space. Don't rush. Exhale, surrender. Melt the heart into that fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time we'll inhale, root it up. We'll gather our palms and we'll meet them at heart center. Softening the shoulders, the face, allowing yourself to come into the body, into the breath. Tailbone is slightly drawing down, and with an inhale, arms rise. And exhale, find your first chair pose. Retuck the tailbone when you get there. Sit a little bit lower. Can you see your big toes? If not, sink your hips back. Take one more inhale, sit low, reach high. And exhale to that fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, just drop your fingertips, lunge your left toes all the way back, trying to get your front knee and ankle stacked with that step back. And then dropping your left knee down, uncurling your left toes. Inhale, pulling your heart forward. And exhale. Maybe laying your left palm flat. With an inhale, peel your right arm up. And then exhale, bending your back knee. Grab a hold of your foot. Good, and then press your foot into your hand and see if you can pull your right shoulder back. Inhale. And exhale. Be careful that this front knee isn't kind of winging open completely. You want to have the sole of the right foot grounded. Maybe you feel this into the right hip. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and breath out. Inhale, slowly release as you bring your right hand back to the front of the mat. Curl under your left toes, lift your left knee, forward fold at the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Root down, sweep it wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze, look up, reach up, go up. Exhale, hands to heart. Big toes slightly together. Weight, or the tailbone softens down. Inhale, sweep it wide. Exhale, chair pose. Tuck the tailbone, weight in the heels, hug the knees. Inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders, soften the gaze, soften the jaw, soften the mood. One more inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the fingertips. This time, right toes lunge back and the knee drops down. Stay on your fingertips for a moment to pull the heart forward. Soften into your hips. And then lay your right palm flat. Inhale, around the spine, left hand comes up. And exhale. One more inhale. And then you exhale, bend the back knee, grab a hold. Good. And then it's kind of this push and pull motion with your back foot. So you're kind of pulling on your foot to aid your stretch, but then kicking into your hand to rotate open. Inhale. And exhale. One more, fill it up. Empty out. Slowly release as you inhale that left hand back up. and drop your left fingertips down. Lift the back knee, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Root down, sweep it wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll start to flow just a little bit more here with an inhale, sweep it wide. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the fingertips, stepping your left foot back. Option to drop the left knee. Inhale, arms rise. Bring your palms to touch. Good, straighten out the elbows, biceps are by the ears. Start to lunge forward, look up, reach up, go up and back. Inhale. And then exhale as you bring your hands down, curling under your back toes. Find a three-legged dog. Good, option to bend that knee, circle out the right ankle or the right hip, and maybe the ankle as well. And then inhale, lengthen the right leg out long, squaring your right pinky toe down. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, crunch the right knee to the left armpit. Be sure you're not sinking in. Everything's nice and strong. Come to the inner arch of the back foot. Left hand comes up. Right arm or right leg hovers out in front of you. The arch is reaching towards the ceiling. Take one more inhale. Exhale, plant the palm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, set the right toes down. Inhale to pull it forward to your high plank. Maybe drop your knees and lower down. Inhale, taking that cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Press onto all fours. Curl your toes, downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step, hop, or float, and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, sweep it wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze, look up, reach up, go up. Exhale, hands to heart. With an inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the hands, lunging the right toes back. Option to drop that back knee. Inhale, arms rise and palms meet. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Straighten out the elbows, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale. Take a big breath in. Exhale, find a little softness and take one more breath in. And exhale, bring the palms down. Curl under your back toes, three-legged dog. Left leg goes high and find some movement in the joints. And then inhales, you square your left leg, your left pinky toe down. Good, we'll take that same kind of core, funky side plank on this side. Inhale. Exhale, first twist. Then dial down your back heel. Right hand rises, left leg hovers. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the palm. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, set the left toes down. Inhale, pull it forward to a high plank. Maybe drop your knees or just lower halfway. Inhale, offer up the heart. And exhale, downward dog. Land for 3 breaths. Know that child's pose is always an option. One more, big breath in. And breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Maybe step or float, forward fold, and then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Weight in heels, hips forward. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, bringing your big toes to touch. Maybe your heels, if you can get them. Tailbone slightly drops down. Belly button firms in and up. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chair. Send the weight in the heels, hug the knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart, pressing down through the sole of the left foot, finding this warrior three shape. Your left knee can be soft. Maybe taking your right hand to your right hip and squaring it to the mat. If you fall out, just come back in. Maybe you find airplane arms. Maybe you sweep your hands forward. Wherever you're at, take one more inhale. And then with control, bend the left knee and stick your right toes back. Finding your crescent legs. And then inhale, arms rise, palms touch above the head. You come high onto the ball of the back foot, soften the back knee, and really start to open up the front of the body all the way down into the right hip flexor. We'll take one more, inhale. And then exhale as you come forward, straighten out the back leg, twist as you empty. An option to drop the back knee. Gaze over your left shoulder. Left hip is pulling back. The complete right side of your body is pulling forward. Belly button is in and up. If your back knee is dropped, go ahead and lift it, breathe in. Exhale, gaze at your left foot. And then step your right foot to meet the left. Next exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, sweep it wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to heart. Set up your foundation for your chair. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chair pose. Tuck the tailbone, weight in the heels. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart as the left heel comes into the bottom. You can find this little perch and pause, and then slowly begin to stretch it long. So you don't want to look like this. You don't want to look like this. Everything's active. Heart is pulling forward. Left hip and pinky toe are squaring down. Equal effort between your heel and your heart. Maybe gaze down and look at your front foot. If it's kind of inching to the left or right, set it back up. One more inhale. Exhale with control. Set your left toes down. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. Option to drop your back knee. Often to just soften the back knee so you can really reach up and go back. Lengthening through the front of the body and even into your left hip flexor. Use that breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale, palms press together. And then exhale as you tilt forward and twist. Pulling the right side body back. Pulling the left side body forward. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, look down at your right foot and step your left foot forward. Twisted chair just for an inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Root down, sweep it wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to heart. Slow down the breath, slow down the heart. Allowing your intention to surface and remind you why you're on your mat, why you're still on your mat. I'm sure some people dropped off. Whatever you need to do, but give yourself some credit. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chair. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Finding that balance. Warrior 3 shape just for an inhale. And then exhale, sticking your right toes back. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, twist. Just an inhale. Exhale, step your foot next to the left. Just take a breath in. And exhale, fold. Drop your fingertips no further than 6 to 12 inches in front of the toes. And we're coming to standing split with our left leg. Lift the left leg. It doesn't have to be high. Just focus on getting that stretch in the right hamstring. Use your fingertips to draw your knee closer to your nose. Let the neck soften, the head weigh heavy. Inhale. And the exhale. And then inhale, coming high onto your right toe. And then take your left knee to your left calf. You can point your left toes. Good, maybe finding a halfway lift onto your fingertips. And then we're just going to drop our heel and set our left foot down to the outside of the right. So our ankles are crossed. Good, straightening out the legs, maybe walking hands to the right and to the left. If you find an area where it feels like a good stretch, you can stay. One more. And exhale, come to center. So I encourage all of you to at least try this setup. And whenever you want to kind of get off the bus, whenever you want to stop, just take a goddess squat. So with your ankles crossed, plant the palms, right knee comes to the back of the right arm, left knee comes to the back of the left arm. Taking this crow pose with your ankles crossed. So you bend the elbows and just start to lift the feet. Point the toes, try to bring your heels into your body. Good, maybe hold this crow pose for 3 breaths. And then those of you taking chaturanga, shoot your heels back, catching yourself in bent arms. Otherwise, we're just here in goddess squat for those of you who've had enough. One more, inhale. Shoot the heels back, or we'll just plant the palms and step it back to downward dog. And we'll all meet here. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath in. And breath out. And then we'll inhale, come high onto our toes. We'll exhale, bend the knees, step, hop, or float Inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it wide. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chair pose just for a breath in. Exhale, hands to heart, left leg lifts and you press it back. Just an inhale, equal effort between heel and heart. And then exhale, dropping your left toes down. Inhale, sweeping the right or the arms up. And then exhale for your twists, just for a breath in. Exhale, look down, step your left foot forward, breathe in. And exhale, fold. This time we'll drop our fingertips no further than 6 to 12 inches away from the left toes, and our right leg will go high for standing split. Maybe this feels a little different for you on the left side. Straighten out the standing leg. Maybe you try to grab a hold of your ankle. Maybe you do some handstand hops, 2 more breaths. You can do whatever you want, you're at home. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, crossing the ankles, right foot drops behind and next to. So your pinky toes are rather close together. And then inhale for a halfway lift, straighten out the legs. And then exhale, walk the hands to the left and to the right. To the left, maybe you hold it here. Fire up the breath. 1 more inhale. And then exhale to plant your palms, keeping the ankle crossed. So coming into this crow pose, with the ankles crossed, you kind of have the benefit of the bottom foot kind of helping you lift the foot on top that's closest to the body. So I encourage you all to just try to plant the palms and at least bring your knees to the backs of your arms. And then maybe you just rock forward and back, and maybe that's enough. Maybe you do try to lift your feet. Let your left foot help lift your right. You want your chin to stay forward. If you look down, you're going down. If you look ahead, you're gonna stay lifted. 2 more breaths for those of you in crow. Otherwise, us folks are just kind of doing something else that feels nice for the body. 1 more inhale. Shoot it back. Us, we'll plant our palms and just find downward dog. Take a big breath in. Breath out. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, soften the heels. And then inhale, pull it forward. And we're going to lower all the way down. So maybe you drop your knees, or maybe you just lower down in your plank position. Once you arrive, we'll stack one hand on top of the other. Our toes will go wide and our heels will drop in. Rest your forehead down. And just lift your head. Start to bring your legs back together, your hands underneath your shoulders, and just roll over onto your back. Hugging the knees into the chest. Just beginning to slow everything down. Slow down the breath, the heartbeat, slow down your mind, slow down the day. Maybe find a happy baby. Just gently, if you want to go ahead and reach for the outer edges of your feet, you may. And bring your soles together right from your happy baby. Maybe clasp your hands along the knife edges of your feet. Maybe pulling those legs closer, pressing the knees away, and then releasing the knife edges of the feet down to the mat, controlling your intensity by moving them closer for more or away for less. And taking your hands to the outsides of the knees, bringing the knees back together and toe heel the feet wide. You can adjust to soften the lower back. And taking your arms out to a T or a goalpost. And drop both knees to the right. Maybe gaze to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, legs to the left. And gaze to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Go ahead and give yourself one last hug. Wrapping your arms all the way around your legs. Bring your forehead to your knees to your forehead. Inhale. And then open up the mouth. Exhale for your final pose. Give yourself this time, even though you're on your own, at least a minute to allow your work to settle into the body, the teachings to settle into the mind. Just being open in your Shavasana. If you feel any constriction, that's a good indicator that you're resisting and you're not open. So relax. And feeling free to stay here as long as you'd like. Give yourself some sort of acknowledgement and ending for your practice. Honoring that peace, light, truth, and love within yourself, and honoring that very same peace, light, truth, and love in others. Knowing that is the reason for this practice, and it's a constant practice. So be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others. Together we share. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know if you have any feedback, comments, questions, material that you would like to see, whether it's arm balances, mudras, mantras, anything at all. Let me know. We're here for you, and have a great day. HAGD.